Good evening and welcome. I'm Reverend Anthony Schubert, canine handler and trainer. Today I would like to talk to you guys about the truth about giant German Schnauzers. Now, for everyone out there, I'm not going to give a full, complete history behind a giant German Schnauzer as to what they are and ultimately what they do. But by way of me owning multiple giant Schnauzers, I can sit back and share with you in detail that giant Schnauzers rank most definitely in the top tier in guard and protection. They have an amazing intrinsic attribute to be able to most definitely alert you, be able to guard, and also be able to protect. Now, how do we balance all of that out? That comes down to, guess what? Obedience training, and obedience training. These canines have been recognized as being the canine that has what's considered to be the actual human brain. Now, some would say that the giant German Schnauzer has a hard time dealing with smaller canines. Well, if you do socialization appropriately and to begin to teach them how to interact with small canines and as well as with other canines, you really won't have that much of a problem. And as well as giant schnauzers really don't like engaging or getting into it with other canines. They really don't. However, they will most definitely get after people. So you have to train your canines by way of obedience training from beginner, intermediate, and as well as advanced. Now, when we start talking about the advanced obedience, that is when you start working that canine off leash. You should basically be able to do verbal commands and that canine should respond. Now, when we start looking at the physical need of the canine is going to need an owner who is dedicated to physical fitness, as this is an athletic breed of its own. Now, the canine in return, once it gets, I have to say, roughly around about, I'll say about 1.5 to 2 years old, it's almost safe to say that if you meet their physical exercise need, this canine will sleep roughly around about 6 to 7 to 8 hours a day. So if you're able to get them up front by way of physical output, mental stimulation, and emotional enrichment, the giant German Schnauzer will be absolutely a perfect breed for you.